Infinity Conquer just released on mobile devices in closed beta, and I gotta say this game was a lot of fun until it wasn't. I'll get more into that in this video as we take a look at this brand new war-type strategy mobile game. What is up, my dwellers of the interwebs? I'm Sorasyn and welcome to my channel. Please drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you like my content. And if you're watching this on TapTap, I hope you'll consider following my profile as well. Infinity Conquer at its core is another base building mobile game, but I have to say it does its best at selling the game with some nice extra features. The characters, for one, are absolutely gorgeous in design. The 3D models are very detailed and I just love collecting the new characters. Funny thing is they're all important people in history, so it's great to see how they all look. No character creator here, and I didn't see any costume options for your characters, so unless I'm missing something, what you see is what you get in terms of the character designs. There doesn't seem to be much in the story department either. The game seems to just set you off on building your empire, and the only thing of note was that you could pick a starting type of empire design. I chose the Japanese empire design and had Oda Nobunaga as my first in-game character to use. The gameplay is where it shines for the most part. You go about the game capturing pieces of the map with your teams, led by your characters you have earned, and these various plots of land can provide you with resources for your empire. There is a list of tasks that you need to complete in order to progress the game, and is pretty straightforward until it isn't. I was able to get pretty far in growing my empire and capturing land for resources, but I'm currently stuck on a task that wants me to upgrade my character's skill level to level 3, yet I have no idea where to get the scrolls needed to increase their level. I even tried resetting another character's main skill back to level 1 and used the scrolls from that, but it still wasn't enough. I'm currently stuck on this and have completed all the other tasks for this part of the progression, and I can't find any tooltips or any tips on how to get more of these skill scrolls. I was having a blast with the game until this moment. As with any other base building mobile game, there is always a lot of time that has to be invested into these games. Growing your buildings will eventually take a lot of time, and you can use the gems you have earned from various tasks and achievements to speed up the process. Since this is a closed beta and the servers will be wiped, I happily consumed my gems to speed up the process. Of course, when the game comes out, you'll have to be more cautious about how you spend your gems, unless you don't mind waiting in the future. The gacha has two types. You have the one that costs 5 keys. 5 keys can summon 5 characters, but the only way to get these keys is from completing all the tasks the game asks of you for each stage of your progression. The second type is just to pay with gold. So until I figure out how to unstuck myself from this last task, I cannot get the completion reward, which includes an extra 5 keys. Gems have no part in the summonings as far as I can tell. This is a common thing with these types of games, so I guess the main use for the gems is for speeding up base building. I have gotten quite a few interesting characters from the small amount of times I did the 5 times gacha, so at least I have some cool characters to look at. The graphics of the game are also where it shines a lot. As I mentioned already, the character designs are really nice. I love the way they look and are truly very detailed. The world map itself isn't anything that impressive, but I do like zooming into my empire and seeing all the different buildings and how they grow. They even put up scaffolding when you begin a building task. Pretty cool small details like this are always nice. Overall, I'd say that Infinity Conquer is a game with a lot of potential and could be really fun if you know how to get past that part that I'm currently stuck on. It seems like there's a lot more to this game, but I haven't been able to progress any further. As this is a closed beta, I can forgive the game for the shortcomings, and I may have just missed something, but I've been looking around the screen for something I missed, and I just can't find anything else to do since I've completed all the tasks for this level. Regardless, I did love the early gameplay, and I did enjoy watching the combat scenes. If you are a fan of base building games, you might want to keep an eye out on this one. If they can improve on the tooltips on what to do, this game could still be a lot of fun. It's definitely one of the better base building games I've played. So there you have it. That's my first impression on Infinity Conquer closed beta. Thank you for watching. I'm Sorasyn. Have a fantastic day. Feel free to follow me on all my socials. Links are in the description and pinned comment below.